Hi students, this is Viswanath, chemistry faculty for NEET and IIT exams. Today we will see physical chemistry part. First one is electrochemistry. It is very difficult and important for objective exams. See this, in this standard electrode, standard reduction potential of a metal is equal to negative of standard oxidation potential of the metal. That means in this reduction potential value is equal to the oxidation potential value, but these two are differ in their sign only. Magnitude is same. That's why we can write in this way. See the example, standard reduction potential of zinc E0, that is the symbol for standard electrode potential of Zn2 plus. See this, Zn2 plus to zinc. Zn2 plus is reduced to zinc, then reduction potential value is minus 0.76 volts. For the same metal, if we consider oxidation potential, standard oxidation potential of zinc, that is E0, Zn/Zn2 plus, zinc is oxidized to Zn2 plus, then potential value is plus 0.76 volts. Reduction value is negative, oxidation value is positive, but magnitude, that value is the same, only sign is different. If it is given in this way, it is reduction potential. If it is given in this way, it is oxidation potential. Keep it in mind. Based on this, we can decide cathode and anode. See the next one, selection of cathode and anode from given electrode potential values. Based on these electrode potential values, we can decide which is cathode and anode. SRP, standard reduction potential short form, that is SRP. See this, generally reduction electrode potential values are given. In the numericals, they will give reduction potential values. If for one metal reduction potential value, other metal oxidation potential value is given, then consider reduction potential values for those two metals. One value is reduction potential, other one is oxidation potential. Convert that oxidation potential into reduction and then decide cathode and anode. For this, see the first rule. If both the potential values are negative, then which is higher? Along with the sign, we can decide higher value. That higher value is cathode and lower value is anode. See the example. Electrode potential value of N2 plus Ni2 plus / Ni. That means nickel ion is reduced to nickel. Reduction potential value minus 0.25 volts. And magnesium metal is reduced from +2 to magnesium. Electrode potential value minus 2.36. Here both the values are given as negative values. In that condition, along with the sign, which is higher, minus 0.25, this is higher, this is lower. So here cathode is nickel and anode is magnesium. In this way, based upon electrode potentials, we can decide cathode and anode. Another case, see this, if one potential value is positive, other is negative, then higher value is cathode and other value is anode. One is positive, another one is negative, means positive value considered as cathode, negative value considered as anode. See the example, aluminium Al3 plus reduced to aluminium, its potential value, this is reduction minus 1.66 volts, and copper 2 plus changed to Cu, potential value plus 0.34 volts. This is positive, this is negative. So this is higher value, that means this is cathode, this is anode. So cathode is copper, anode is aluminium. Next possibility, if both the potential values are positive, then higher value is cathode, lower value is anode. Example, Fe3 plus reduced to Fe2 plus, potential value plus 0.77 volts. Au3 plus changed to Au, potential value plus 1.40 volts. Both are positive. Bigger value is this one. So this is cathode and this one is anode. So cathode is gold, Au, anode is iron. In this way, based on potential values, we can decide cathode and anode. Only these three possibilities are there for electrode potentials. Both are negative. One is positive, one is negative. Both are positive. Now see the important formula in this chapter. that is standard EMF or E naught cell equal to standard reduction potential of cathode minus standard reduction potential of anode, or standard EMF we can also represent E naught cell equal to standard reduction potential of cathode is E naught cathode minus E naught anode, or this formula we can write ER minus EL. ER means electrode potential of the right hand side electrode, and EL means electrode potential of the left hand side cell. So in this way, based on that, we can write in different ways. Next, Nernst equation. Dependence of electromotive force EMF on concentration of electrolyte and temperature, that is Nernst equation. Generally, Daniell cell is designed based on the concentration of 1 molar at 298 Kelvin temperature. But other than that concentration and any other temperature, if I want to calculate EMF of the cell, then we can use Nernst equation. E equal to E naught minus 0.0591 by N into log of 1 by M plus N. Metal ion concentration present in the aqueous state, or same equation we can also represent in this way. Say this, E equal to E naught plus 0.0591 by N into log of metal ion concentration in aqueous state. Here capital E equal to electrode potential under given condition, and E naught equal to standard electrode potential under standard condition. Those are 1 molar concentration of the electrolyte at 298 Kelvin. Now for a particular electrochemical cell, if we apply Nernst equation, then we can get E cell equal to E naught cell minus 0.0591 by N into log of anode concentration divided by cathode concentration. Already we know that here N equal to number of electrons involved in redox reaction. See the numericals related to Nernst equation. First one, calculate EMF of the following cells at 298 Kelvin. First one is magnesium. This is cell representation. Magnesium metal present in the solid state, and magnesium ion concentration 0.001 molar, and copper ion concentration 0.0001 molar, and copper metal given reduction potential of magnesium metal is minus 2.36 volts, and oxidation potential, see this, E naught Cu slash Cu2 plus, this is oxidation potential is minus 0.34 volts. This is not reduction potential. We have to convert this into reduction potential. So reduction potential of copper Cu2 plus to Cu equal to plus 0.34 volts. Magnesium reduction potential minus 2.36. One is positive, another one is negative. Already we know that rules. Higher value is cathode. So cathode is copper, anode is magnesium. So apply Nernst equation. E naught cell equal to 0.34 minus of 2.36 minus of 0.0591 by, here 2 electrons are involved. Magnesium loses 2 electrons. 2 electrons are taken by copper ions to convert into copper. So N value to log of magnesium ion concentration, it is given in the question 0.001. We can write 10 power minus 3, and copper ion concentration 0.0001. Then we can write 10 power minus 4. Finally we can get positive value 2.67 volts. Next, another one, tin ion concentration 0.050 molar, and H plus ion concentration 0.02 molar. H2 gas present at 1 bar pressure. Here electrode potential values, standard electrode potential of tin SN2 plus to SN, that is minus 0.14 volts, and hydrogen electrode potential value 0. Already we know that it is used as a reference electrode. Its value is 0. It can act both cathode and anode depending upon the electrode potential of the other metal. Here tin value is negative reduction potential, and hydrogen reduction potential or positive oxidation potential, whatever it is, value is same, that is 0 volts. One is 0 volts, another one is negative value. Between these two, higher value is hydrogen, lower value is this one. So hydrogen acts as a cathode, tin acts as a anode. E naught cell, that is electrode potential of the cathode minus electrode potential of the anode. Those are 0 minus 0 minus of minus 0.14 minus, and 2 electrons are involved in this redox reaction. So 0.0591 by 2 log of tin ion concentration divided by hydrogen ion concentration. Then we can get this one. E cell equal to 0.08 volts. So these are some of the questions related to Nernst equation. Remember these points. Definitely in exam, objective question will come based on Nernst equation. We'll meet you in next part.